video. So today I thought that it would be a good idea for me to do a cook with me. So I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna talk, you're gonna listen. Sound good? Just kidding. What I'm gonna cook today is a bacon wrapped stuffed chicken breast, mashed potatoes, and I don't think I have a vegetable. Do I want vegetables with this?
1 hour later.
And asparagus with bread. It's gonna be new for me. You guys can follow along, cook with me at your own house, or you can just laugh at me. First up on the product list, we have chicken breast, okay? I only have 2 because it's only me. I have bacon. Bacon, this is what I'm gonna wrap the turkey breast with. I have spinach. I just got the bad one because, but you know, whatever. I got some cream cheese, the Philadelphia brand is my favorite. I have 4 potatoes. I'm gonna boil them and mash them up and make some mashed potatoes. And then I have asparagus and the herb kit. I have mushrooms. I was thinking to do a little razzle dazzle, a little sauce, and you know, saute mushrooms on the top of it, try to be a little fancy. Hint, the key word is try. I have crushed red pepper. I have my Lawry's. If you know what Lawry's is, comment down below and let me know that you know what Lawry's is. I have minced garlic. I have onion powder. I have black pepper, roasted garlic and herb seasoning by Weber. It's really good. And I have a loaf of bread. I went and got it today. It was fresh from the bakery. So, with that being said, these are all the ingredients that I intend to use for this recipe. Before we get started, I would like to ask if you could like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. I might be doing more cooking videos, just depending on how this goes and the feedback that I get. Also, comment down below if there's any extra ingredients you would have added, if there's additional method you would have used, or you know, even if you want to comment on some of the things that I'll be talking about with you guys, feel free to comment that down below and let me know what you think. And other than that, we're gonna go ahead and get started with this video. Okay, so hands are washed. If I remember correctly, the first thing should be to clean the chicken. Bear with me, I read the recipe before I called you guys, and I'm just gonna go with what I read. I do hope that everybody washes their chicken and don't just like throw it from the package into, you know, the pot, because that's nasty. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean it, you know, and do my thing that my mama taught me. Again, lavas los manos, which I think means washing my hands. Comment down below if that was wrong. After you clean the chicken, because you know, no salmonella anywhere, you know. You need to clean your sink out too, but I'm gonna do that later. Chicken breasts have been washed, so I'm trying to figure out the best way to go about this. Maybe cut it down the middle, but don't cut it all the way. I think I'm gonna do that. So just dig in there, just a little, just open enough to be able to put the ingredients in there, but don't cut it all the way down. So, chicken breasts are sliced. Next step is to go ahead and cook the spinach down. I am just gonna use like a saucer pot. So, probably should have poured some oil in the pot first, but I didn't. So there's that. I put about that much on the pan, and I'm gonna put some salt and pepper and a little bit of garlic, the minced garlic probably. I'll just throw that in there. And so I have moved to Dallas. I don't know if I said that before in the try-on haul, but I did it really uniquely. I put in my month's notice for my job in Virginia, and I just knew that I had a month to do it. Also, like, my lease was ending that month as well, so it was more so one of those things where I knew I didn't want to prolong it. And I'm gonna put it on in medium heat and cook it down. I may add some more spinach to the pot. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, and the crushed red peppers go in at this point too, if I'm not mistaken. Again, I'm doing this from memory. So yeah, I did that, and I came up here 2 times after my 1 month notice had expired to look for a place to live. And at the same time, I was like simultaneously applying to jobs and stuff, but not so aggressively, because I just knew that I just wanted to get here. I had a little bit saved up, so I knew that financially for the first couple of months I would be fine, which a lot of people would think that to be irrational. But for me, my faith is just so strong. Yeah, it's just so strong that I just felt that if everything was working out the way that I was planning it, that it was meant to be that way, you know? I moved, I found this apartment, I fell in love with it instantly. And the funny thing is, when I first came to view this apartment building, I didn't like the one that I picked out online for her to show me. And she said, oh, hold on, I'm gonna show you this one unit. Based on everything you told me that you like, I think you would like it. It's a little bit $100 more, but it's still within your budget. So I went with her and I saw it and I fell in love with this apartment. It was this apartment that I'm in now. Yeah, so I moved here June 18th, which was 2 days before my birthday. So that was another reason why I felt like I needed to do it right away, and I needed everything to work out for me. And I was able to find movers at the last minute. What ended up happening in my old apartment, I got a phone call while I was here, and I had actually just found this apartment. And it's like, hey, just want to let you know that there was a fire above your apartment, and like there was water in your apartment. And so that kind of freaked me out. You know, everything that I had was ruined. It's not in my budget, and you know, I was worried. But when I got there, everything was intact.
What is bunny?
Note to self, do not burn your spinach. The beauty in the fact that the apartment had flooded out was that it was unlivable. So I went up to the office and told them, like, hey, you know, I want to terminate my lease, and I want my money back, because they didn't even put me in like another unit or anything. They just figured that I would be okay with that living condition, which was kind of like fucked up. Oh yeah, I need to put the water on for my potato. I cannot multitask. Okay. So that's on. I am now adding the spinach to the cream cheese. I have it in a bowl here. Un momento, por favor. It's in the bowl right there. There you go. That's the cream cheese and the spinach. I'm just gonna like mix it up. And back to the story. So in the midst of all my other plans, I decided, like, you know, I don't want to ship my car. The car that I had, it was a 2019, so it was nothing wrong with it. It was perfectly in good condition and everything. But one thing I realized 2 months after I got it, it wasn't something that made me feel like this car is meant for me. Yeah, I got that car, which was a process in itself. There was a lot of hiccups, but also those hiccups made room for like the cost of the car going down, and like the availability of the car. Everything worked out, so I just knew it was the right thing to do. And I'm in love with this car now. So just picked up, got my car shipped, got all my stuff shipped here. And so the first week here, you know, I went without anything, car and furniture and clothes, but I was here. And it really made my birthday, I would say, one of the biggest birthdays that I've had to date. So now I'm gonna put the cream cheese and spinach into the chicken. I'm just taking a dollop of the chicken and spinach, the spinach and cream cheese, and just gonna put it on the chicken. and kind of like mold it to go inside of the breast where it's supposed to be. It's not a very deep breast, so I'm not gonna overstuff it.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, I already overstuffed it, but I'm just gonna stop there. That's the chicken breast stuffed. I already had the oven preheating. It's on 350. I'm going to do a little bit of seasoning to the chicken, and then I'm going to toss that bad boy in there and let it do its thing. So I'm going to start with using the roasted garlic and herb. Then I'm going to go in with the black pepper in there. I'm going to go in with the Lawry's now. Drizzle some olive oil up there. I'm just going to like gently pick it up, wrap it under. I think it's really going to help with the taste of it, and to really hold that spinach dip inside, because I have completely stuffed it so high. And so this is what the pan looks like. A lot of bacon, I know. I just don't like wasting stuff, so I just put it all up there. I'm gonna throw it in the oven now. I think it's 30 minutes, which I should probably set a timer. Next step, let's go ahead and get those potatoes rolling. Pause. What I'm doing right now is doing the sauce that I want to drizzle over everything with the mushrooms. So I just put some oil in the pot. I'm going to put the mushrooms first. I think I'm going to saute the mushrooms. Add some Alfredo sauce and some basil to it. And a little bit of soy sauce, because I love putting soy sauce in like 95% of my food. So, cheers, just a little bit, not too much. I'm gonna start by like sauteing that first. So now I'm adding a little bit of basil. And I know some of you are thinking like, ew, she did basil with soy sauce. Mind your business. It's not that bad. And if it's a hit, you're welcome. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit of Alfredo sauce. I don't want a lot, just a little bit, just to make it big and creamy. So there's the sauce right there. It's a beauty. And then I have the potatoes boiling right there. So, I'm just gonna let everything cook. Turn the sauce off. I have about 5 more minutes on the chicken, and then the potatoes. They can use about 5 to 10 more minutes as well. I actually need to do the asparagus. Hopefully something tastes good, because I don't know at this point. My camera battery died, so this is the finished product. All I did off camera was make the asparagus, but everything else was already made. Oh, and I mashed the potatoes. They do not look appetizing. They're a little bit long and whatever, but I just threw some cheese in there, so hopefully that saves it. But voila, I'm going to taste it and let you guys know what I think. Okay, so here is the moment of truth. I added the piece of bread to the to the plate, but it did not look as good as I had hoped. So let's see. That's the chicken. The chicken is really good. It's a little salty. There was no reason to chew on mashed potatoes. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not a fan of the asparagus. It's too zesty, tangy. So if I had to rate myself on presentation, presentation a 2, and well, okay, presentation a 3.5. But taste and texture, like a 4.5 or 5. You know, it's my first time trying this, so I don't know. But practice makes perfect. I'm gonna try this again one day, and I'm gonna master it, but not today.
Just what you